everyone. So I was thinking today, I was listening to a podcast. Well, two. I was listening to Rewire podcast and 365 Driven. Anyway, and the message of failure, just the way that successful people view failure is not the way I viewed failure before I started working on my mind, my thoughts, my beliefs. And I think that is a crucial message that a lot of people just don't get. Like, they see failure as negative. With every failure, David Goggins said this best, I think, in his book. With every failure, you can extract a lesson from it. There was something good that happened along the way. You can find things that went right. So if you do that, then it's just a chance to do better. It's not the end. And it feels like the end. A lot of times it felt like the end. I was thinking back to when I knew I had a drinking problem and I wasn't doing anything about it. Or I'd try, be like, okay, I'm going to not drink for a week. And I remember reading in my journal, maybe I went like 3 days without drinking. And then I'd be like, well, I only made it 3 days and I didn't go my week. Well, first off, I was probably having withdrawals. Secondly, that's 3 days. What went right? I never asked myself, what went right on those 3 days? How can I get another 3 next time? Never. I never sat with my own thoughts and had a planning session on how great the 3 days were. I was too busy being down on myself for not going the 7 or whatever it was. And that started or helped facilitate the feelings of guilt and shame. If y'all have ever read anything from Dr. Brené Brown, which I had, even during this, that was the biggest reason I drank. Guilt and shame. The feeling of not being enough. Now, I'm not saying that's why you drink, but I got down to my core values and the beliefs I had about myself in rehab. Took a good hard look at why I did what I did, and after the 10 weeks after, also intense. And in fact, I have my last session with my drug and alcohol therapist next week. But anyway, I had to work through, it's 10 months later, I had to work through all that. And I view things totally different. And I think, I'm not saying relapse is great, but it's not the end. It is not the end. If you survived a relapse to breathe, then you have a purpose and you can extract good things. You're like, okay, what did I do that worked? Even better, use it as an opportunity to be like, what didn't work? Figure that out so you have a battle plan. You can't go to battle if you don't know the enemy. Come on. Anyway, excuse me. Still getting over this sickness, but that was just really heavy on me, and so I wanted to share that with my audience. If you're having trouble with failure or guilt and shame, rethink how you look at those things a little bit. Just reframe it in your mind. I'm trying to think who's talked about reframing that I could direct you to, because I'm not the expert, but Impact Theory on YouTube, someone on there, I know it was Tom from Quest, he posted something. I'll find it. If I find it, I'll post it in the comments. Y'all have a great day.